Hi there, John Anderson, Esquire. April Fool's Day is April 1st, and I think on April 1st, a lot of us are going to think, wow, we've been super foolish. Why do I think that? Well, here's one example. In Washington, there's a moratorium on evictions, residential evictions, and in some areas, even small business commercial evictions. So a small business defined as any business under 50 people. That's just in Washington state. I imagine there will be similar provisions in other places. I think California may have put that into place, and some other states are surely going to follow. Well, think about that. People are already losing their jobs. A lot of hourly workers and people in the restaurant industry, salon industry, service industries generally for small business services simply are falling apart right now. They're out of business, they're out of work. They can't even go to work in a lot of places. The entire Bay Area in California is stuck at home. You have millions of people stuck at home not working. And everyone's playing nice right now because we can do this for a week or two or maybe even 3 to help support and protect our older family members, which is really what the big focus is. But it's not sustainable, right? And so what happens is we play nice, but come April 1st, everyone's gonna have to pay their rent. Rents are due, right? At the beginning of the month for most people. And no one's gonna pay them because they either can't or because they're gonna look around and say, wait a minute, I don't have to pay my rent and there's nothing that anyone can do about it because there's moratorium on evictions and foreclosures. Well, if I can pay my rent, but I see no end in sight and the government has said no one can do anything about it, am I going to? Well, if everyone stops paying rent, all the landlords don't get paid. And if they don't get paid, many of them aren't going to be able to pay their mortgages. Well, there's no foreclosures though right now either. So, but what do the banks do? They start freaking out because all of their loans are now are headed toward default. So now there's no lending, there's no money. So, we can print more money, everyone says. But do you see what happens? We have this trickle up effect, really. It's not a trickle down effect, it's a trickle up effect that happens when people stop paying rent because there's a moratorium on evictions. What we've done is we've set up the entire world for more economic disaster come next month and the next month and the next month for however long we continue this course and we continue to put restrictions in place. The government cannot protect all of us forever. It really can do very little in the face of something like this. And so we're going to have to make adjustments to our course because the current course is not sustainable and it's going to fall apart. April 1st, when people start not paying their rent when it's due, is going to be the first fall apart, I think, when people start looking and saying, whoa, we've been at this 2 or 3 weeks, we've seen almost nothing in terms of result. The end is nowhere in sight. What are we going to do? People are going to stop playing nice and it's going to fall apart. Let me know what you think. Put your comments below and please subscribe. John Anderson, Esquire.